What up, homies? You already know who it is. Yes, it's your homie, Uknowcell, and I'm back with another vid. This is the official YouTube channel for the Uknowcell.com website. Make sure you like, comment, share these videos. Also, make sure you turn on those notifications and hit that subscribe button. I'm back with another review / reaction of J. Cole's new album, KOD. I took the liberty of listening to the 12-track album myself so that I can do this review and I can make it short and sweet, and then you can get back to, or you can go to and listen and check out the album yourself. I'm gonna start off with song number 1, and it's the intro. The intro was pretty much like a lady is on the intro doing some sort of spoken word, and it's pretty much getting you geared up, getting you ready for the topics that they're going to be discussing, well, that J. Cole is going to be discussing, seeing as though he's the only he's the only person on the album. But no, you know what? He has the lone feature, Kill Edward. Who knows who Kill Edward is? I don't know. I don't. But I have a guess. So let's get into song number 2, because I think that was the real intro, and that kind of sets up the album. KOD is track number 2, and it starts by addressing everything you wanted to know about J. Cole, from people not being featured on his projects and why. Nobody really messing with him in the rap game. And it goes into track number 2, where it's kind of like, observance of what's going on in the community from the youth and everything that's been happening, recently. We're gonna go to track number 3, and it's Photograph, one of my favorite tracks on the album. Photograph is pretty much about digital love, social media, social awkwardness, man. Like how social media has pretty much changed the landscape of what we know today of picking up girls. I know back in the day when I used to go out with my friends or whoever, I used to have a pen, paper. We went up to girls, talked to them, wrote their numbers down. And now with social media, it seems like everything starts online, but once you get in person, it's kind of awkward because you don't know how to really act outside of just maybe shooting somebody a DM, liking 10 pictures in a row, and really not getting to know a person, falling in love with somebody from a photograph and not even knowing their name. I think that is a dope concept, and I talk about that too a lot with my friends and just people that are around me. So we're gonna go to track number 4, which is The Cutoff featuring Kill Edward. This is the song that has social media in a frenzy. Like I said, it's the lone feature on J. Cole's album. Kill Edward, to me, if I had to guess, I would think it's just an alter ego of J. Cole. It's probably just him with a little bit of, effects on his voice to make him sound different. And that's my take on that one. So I'm gonna move on to song number 5, is ATM. One of those hip hop 101 records where it's, a simple, catchy hook, braggadocious, heavy bars, and that's my synopsis on ATM. Song number 6, Motivate, easily one of the best songs, or my favorite song on the album. Has great bounce. The beat definitely captures you, and definitely heavy bars, man, and it has a message as well. Just talking about motivation, man, getting to it, getting out here, getting money, working hard, and doing what you're supposed to do. Let's move into song number 7. When I first saw the title of this song, I already had a description of what the song might be, and it actually came out to be true. The song is Kevin's Hart. It's exactly what you think it may be, man. It's J. Cole telling the story of infidelity on this track, which we know Kevin Hart has been dragged through the media for, on several occasions, but it ultimately talks about the effects of cheating, how it could affect your relationship, and definitely how it affects your spouse. We're gonna move on to song number 8, and this song right here, man, is one of my favorite songs on the album. It kind of, it starts off with Richard Pryor, and he's doing some comedy. It sets off the record, and J. Cole comes in brashly, and he talks about, the injustice of what we call paying taxes, how tax dollars are continuously misappropriated, the lack of or the inequality of education in the black community. He talks about replacing Congress with an app where as paying citizens, as taxpayers, we can kind of pick and choose the things that we want to vote for via our cell phones, man. It's 2018. I think it's a dope concept where the powers that be let that happen. I seriously doubt that one, but it's neither here nor there. We're gonna move on to track number 9, and that's Once an Addict. J. Cole, reveals again painful memories of his mother's alcoholism and how he, had regrets or is having regrets about, you know, just not helping her in that moment, at that time. You know what I mean? Running away, he calls it running away, and just, you know, going to college and thinking that, you know, the problems will fix itself, things will heal, and she will heal herself, and not really having to deal with that, but understanding at the same time when he's getting calls at 1 a.m. at college, that problem isn't going away. So we're going to move on to track number 10, which is Friends, featuring Kill Edward again, where J. Cole talks about the dependency of drugs, you know, gateway drugs, how small drugs lead to other drugs, and, you know, ultimately, who's to blame for the things that's going on in the black community? Who's going to help us? I think that the answer is us. We have to help each other. But who's to blame for, you know, the things that's going on in the black community, whether you talk about the institution of racism, you know, mental health, and the stigma of, you know, being crazy because you want to go get help and talk to someone about the things that's going on inside of you, getting those things out so that you can be better as a person. You know, number 11, we're going to move on to Window Pane, excuse me, and this is kind of like the outro. He talks about, pretty much, this is a culmination of everything that he talked about from tracks 1 through 10, whether he's talking about the youth, you know, being confused or doing any and everything for acceptance or love, you know what I mean, whether it's gang banging, making certain decisions, you know, based off being accepted, as opposed to thinking about your future, and, you know, karma, reaping what you sow, whether it's you're planting good seeds or negative seeds, you're going to get that back. So track 11 was, you know, the outro, Window Pane, and then we got track number 12, which the intro kind of threw me off. 1985, Intro to the Fall Off. What is J. Cole saying here? What, you know, intro to what? Who is what is the fall off? Is this another project that we could be getting from J. Cole in 1 year? I know I would be all for it, man. Two projects from J. Cole in 1 year. What kind of tour would that be? We know that J. Cole, you know, he's definitely a performer. He puts pride into his tours, his stage sets, and all that. I would love to see another project from J. Cole, and I would love to see him tour that project. But let me know what you think, man. This was the full reaction review to J. Cole's new album, KOD. Let me know, man. Just comment on the video, share it, make sure you turn on those notifications, and subscribe to the channel. It's the homie Uknowcell, and I'm out.